done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Phone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second.
Yes,
I know, but
question.
don't be a but person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, "Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you." She said, "Okay, I think I can take it." So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Yo. Oh, I guess that would work, huh? If I had a microphone. Damn, all my settings be all out of whack, bro. But yo, what's up, y'all? It's Cali West. I do thank you for tuning in to another episode on this Friday night. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Or even press the unlike button if you're not feeling this shit. It's all good though. Anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in. You know, with my boy Exo Pro, he in the chat. He says, he says, like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. I appreciate you, my G.
My nigga.
He also says, Righteous Fear up. After pill game, man. The Righteous Fear is real. You already know. So yeah. So you know how we do in the most, in the typical Cali West fashion. We're gonna go straight to the point, you know what I'm saying, and hold people up. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all might want to get into your action tonight, Me, I don't have anything lined up concrete, but I do got a couple little hotties on standby. Why? Because I will be giving them a fistful of 20s. Yes, Lord. So anyway, let's go, let's talk about this, the situation at hand. Let's talk about the little situation with Eve dated Suge Knight to upset Dr. Dre.
Nasty bitch.
Now, y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't Eve been married for like the longest? Has she been married the longest? Like, see, this just goes to show that even a married woman and, anyone who, left the game and decides to, be, I don't know, a respectable wife, blah, blah, blah. See, here's the thing. The reason why she came up with this memoir is because the streets is calling, bro. Just know, the streets is calling.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all of that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
It appears what I got to talk about would be in the article. So y'all gonna see this handsome face for a little while. So basically, I guess this whole situation where she exposes herself about her and her little situation with Suge Knight. I feel like I said, this is just the streets calling. I mean, isn't she married to the guy, the owner of Reddit? Why was she? I don't know. I just feel like that's just so disrespectful to her marriage. This white man, done brought you to his family, done let you be his stepmother to his kids, and you want to go talk about how some gangster used to be fucking you, and you fucked him essentially to get Dr. Dre mad.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
It's one thing that you already was, intimate with a gangster, but also you got the audacity to go admit that you basically slept with him or messed with him because you're mad at Dr. Dre. Bruh, you got, man, I know, oh boy, gotta feel some type of way. He probably ain't gonna admit it to you, but he feels some type of way. He's talk about this shit and put this shit on public.
Emotional damage.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, what does she benefit from telling everybody that, other than the fact that she's just showing people that she was a hot girl? What benefit could that do with telling about that? What benefit does that do? Somebody, please tell me. One of the ladies who's ninja watching, please tell me why Eve exposing the fact that she was getting fucked by Suge Knight has any relevance today, and what does that do for her? Okay, here we go. And his name, I don't think Eve is not a bad looking chick. She's actually kind of okay looking. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take her down. But she just was never really all that to me. But, you know, she's all right. So Eve says past romance with Suge Knight was meant to upset Dr. Dre. Now, of course, it says Eve once dated Suge Knight as a form of sweet revenge on Dr. Dre. So I guess my question is that why would Dr. Dre, I mean, okay, yeah, Dr. Dre didn't, you know, they had a beef. But other than their beef, why else would Dr. Dre, I mean, here's the thing. If I have beef with somebody and I know my business relationship is strained with somebody else and they decide they want to go sleep with that person, I can't stop them from that. Like, I mean, I would just think the only way that I would really be mad if you know, where was Eve and Dr. Dre intimate as well? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I just don't see how, you know, if someone wants to, my business partner wants to go deal with my enemy, I kind of feel like that's you know, I think she's just showing me, you know, I think she's just cutting herself, you know, she's just taking the scissors and cutting her herself. You feel me?
Yourself.
What?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Uh-oh. I think I'm having technical difficulties.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. So let's talk about this article. Ooh, that's crazy because I just reached my computer. I'm gonna have to play Dr. Phil on my computer this weekend. That says Eve is revealing details about her brief fling with Dr. Dre's longtime rival Suge Knight, a relationship she says began as a form of sweet revenge against the hip hop mogul.
Emotional damage.
It says as readers dive into the Grammy-winning rapper's Eve's memoir, excuse me, Who's That Girl, released last September, new insights into her private life are emerging, most notably her gutsy move to date Death Row co-founder Suge Knight to get under Dr. Dre's skin. You know what's crazy? This book Bing came out, and so I guess finally someone decided to read that shit, and finally that's why it came out. God damn. Well, I guess essentially someone had to find the time to read that boring ass shit.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So let's see here. What does it say? Okay. I was still in my little mood about Dr. Dre, even though we made a solid hit together. Whew. So that was when it was still cool. So having Suge, his former boss at Death Row, stomping around in scope felt like some sweet revenge, he recalled, as captured by Hip Hop DX. I'm not really sure how I concocted this idea yet. Here we are. You know how you concocted with this idea, Eve? I mean, yo, let's just be real. Eve was a stripper who turned rapper. I don't give a fuck if she went to school or college. Bitch was still a motherfucking stripper. You know what I'm saying? She said Mace had to tell her that she was better than what she is. I don't think so. We already know she a 3 or 4 for sure.
You ain't lying.
Okay, it says being signed to Interscope Records via Rough Rider Entertainment, Eve Fling sparks controversy with label head Jimmy Iovine and close friend and business partner Dr. Dre. He says, I feel like Jimmy took his anger out on my third album, Eve said on her third project, Evolution. The Love is Blind rapper realized that she had to end the romance to protect her music career after her Rough Riders bosses, co-founders D and Watt Dean urged her to call it off. So they didn't like the idea of me hanging around with Suge at all. She says, when my guy said it's time to cut the cord, I didn't think twice. Yo, this is some whole shit, bro. This is some motherfucking straight motherfucking whole shit, bro. This is some whole shit. I don't need to tell y'all. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Ooh. So, damn, it looks like your boy is having this little technical.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Bruh, what the hell? I don't know what was going on, but I think I'm back to normal now. We're going to hot fist squeeze now. All right. So back to this whole Eve little debacle. I do want to read a little, I do want to read about Eve real quick and about, her rise and her come up and how she's a stepmama. Where is it at? That's very important. So, okay. Now, she also says, let's see. Oh, she says, with Knight being a fellow label mate and music executive at the time, the former Death Row CEO fully understood Eve's decision to part ways. If I was your little sis, I would tell you the same thing Eve recalled him telling her. I mean, shit, he already done got a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Does it really matter?
My nigga.
The truth is that, shit, he probably was still smashing on the low. Eve broke ground at Rough Riders for their 1999 album debut, Let There Be Eve, Rough Riders' first lady, went multi-platinum and made her the first female rapper to debut #1 on the Billboard 200. Her 2002 Dr. Dre produced hit Let Me Blow Your Mind earned a Grammy for Best Rap Song Collaboration after breaking records, dabbling TV and film as an actress. She started a family with a wealthy business magnate, Maximilian Cooper. Eve cashed in her music catalog in 2024, selling to Icon Class for estimated 8-figure deal, believed to be in a range between 25 and 50 million. Really? Really? Damn, hey, you know what? Hey, I didn't even know that she was even worth that much, but with that being said, salute to Eve. I didn't even know she even had it like that. Now, J Flow says, salute to Cali West, Exo Pro chat. What's up for the weekend, Ninja? Shit. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know, she cashed in her you know, she basically signed, you know, she basically cashed in her catalog, right? So she cashed in her catalog. Maybe that's why she's being so nasty and talking about releasing memoirs and shit. Like, the way she got it in the bag, you feel me? She's been with a dude for more than 10 years. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the owner of Reddit. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's the owner of Reddit. J Flow says, Eve leveled up. And you know what's crazy? Even though most hoes don't win and most hoes don't ever have a life remotely close to Eve's, you know, all women have to do is see one woman. All she got to see is one woman. One woman get what she wants, i.e. Sierra, i.e. Eve, i.e. Janet Jackson. And guess what? Every hoe would think that that's their possibility. They think that's their new reality. Russell Wilson married Sierra. Now every baby mama think that you go get her Russell Wilson. And the truth is, there's many Russell Wilsons. Is that there's plenty of Russell Wilsons. Is that those Russell Wilsons don't have, they don't have, Russell Wilson's money. That's the caveat. See, if he had Russell Wilson's money, then they'll be happy. But unfortunately, people only care about people only care about money when they don't have money. As soon as they don't have no money, they don't give a fuck about nobody else. J Flow says a drop of hope. Facts. Hope is not a strategy. But tell these hoes otherwise. Unfortunately, they build their whole belief system based off of fantasy and a hope and a dream. But hey, that's on them.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's so crazy. You're married to a whole man and he's still dwelling on your past with a gangster who's locked up for life. No, she crazy. She crazy.
This is a sick Negro.
You know what I'm saying? They say once you go black, you never go back for a reason. And this white man decided that he was going to date a black woman who was the what was she? The pit bull? What was she called again? What was her nickname? Pit bull in a skirt. He wiped the pit bull in a skirt, and then she was gonna. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time since she hit them streets again, bro. Supreme B says never heard about not eating spaghetti and red sauce from a woman. Old girl taught me how to make spaghetti and red sauce properly. Hey yo, read this. Maybe your mama didn't want to gross you out, but guess what? That's why your mom. Hey, read this. That's why your OG taught you how to make your own spaghetti, so you wouldn't end up fucked up eating someone else's nasty shit, bro. You feel me? So salute to mom, bro. Big salute to mom, bro. Hey, salute to OG Supreme B. Mama know what's up. Mama know what's up. And then plus, your mom's probably not gonna tell you that. I hate to say this too, but if you are, I think, Eastern European or even Italian, they know about this too. It is said that Italian women, I heard this from Coach Greg Adams, but it is said that Italian women will sometimes put a little bit of their, in the spaghetti to keep the family close.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things that could be done. See, the thing is, people don't believe. See, people think. See, here's the thing. People think that spells and voodoo is just some type of magic, black magic. And guess what? To some degree, it might be, right? But the thing about voodoo and this black magic, all black magic is essentially is manipulation, okay? There's probably some type of enzyme in a woman's, time in a month that might make you act a certain type of way and get you addicted and hooked to a certain somebody, right? Maybe there's some type of scientific reason for it, right? But long story short is somehow deep in our history, right? Because people are up the lived off the land and lived off what they had through evolution and thousands of years of humans on this earth. There are certain things that we realize that certain things do. Here's the thing: the media is not going to tell you that. Science is probably not going to tell you that because they probably benefited from it. But guess what? A lot of these little home remedies and little superstitious things that seems like really crazy has a scientific and logical reason behind it. Like for example, like back in the day when they had the Salem witch trials, if you were to, I don't know, just do something that, I don't know, what people would think that was magic back then that wasn't really magic at all. Like, for example, like if you had, let's just say, if you somehow, I guess they already knew that you could take rocks to make fire, but I don't know. Like a lot of people, a lot of scientists and stuff, even through I think I don't know if it was during the Renaissance or before the Renaissance, or during the Gestapo, people were scientists and stuff was getting locked up in jail and tortured and stuff like that because they kind of thought that these people were doing evil stuff because they're manipulating things. Like they didn't understand that there's a thing called science and stuff like that. And, chemicals have reaction to certain things. You put things together, it's going to do this and it's going to do that, right? Kind of like if we take I don't know, baking soda and soda, like it's going to bubble up and fizz. But guess what? If you would have did that in front of someone in the 16th, 17th century, you would have been burned at the stake.
He ain't lying.
Now, with that being said, yeah, there's a lot of things. But yeah, but guess what? Eating that chick's period, her stuff will have you hooked. Yeah. So with that being said, I guess we kind of move on, talk about that even more. I'm not gonna say that, but yes, my boy my boy Lord Draga, Sama, aka Boss Neff, is in the house. He says salute to Chef Boss West. Yes, sir. And yes, that's exactly what that is. My bro. J Flo says I can cook and put love in my barbecue. I believe people can transfer energy in their food. Eat wisely. Well, you know what? My mom actually told me that too. Like she actually said that you don't eat food from any woman too. I could believe that. Yeah, because there ain't no telling what they could do. Like, for example, technically the woman could do it in almost any food. Technically, they could do it in any food. But spaghetti, like for example, I think when they did that to chicken or something like that, you probably fucking know that it probably wouldn't taste right. But for some reason, spaghetti has enough herbs and spices and enough red stuff and marinated stuff that you could probably mix something in. Mm-hmm. And guess what? There's a reason why we're kind of bringing up spaghetti too, because guess what? Italians make spaghetti, right? But it is known that you do not eat red sauce in certain meals from certain women, but especially spaghetti. Like spaghetti is probably the easiest way to end up getting sprung off a woman if she put her stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yep. With that being said, let's go to the next discussion. We're going to talk about Klay Thompson and Meg the Stallion. Meg the Scallion. He's just a scallion. But I have something else. J Flo says my wife would cook angry and I didn't feel good after. She's trying to get me a man. Facts. Hey, yo, man. Read this. I could eat food from a restaurant, right? Like a fast food chain like McDonald's or anywhere or any just fast food, either fast food or any type of line restaurant, right? There's this place called Pollo Tropical. It's like El Pollo Loco, but it's a Cuban version of El Pollo Loco essentially, right? It's good. It's not, I ain't like El Pollo Loco used to have the best chicken, bro. But it's close. It's the closest thing to El Pollo Loco in my hands. Long story short is like I'll eat a lot of Pollo Tropical, right? And Pollo Tropical, even though it's kind of like home cooked because it's like rotisserie grilled and stuff like that, and they have fresh food and stuff, I could eat it and just tell somebody had a badass day. I could say somebody's torta, somebody's hyena I gave them some hell the night before because I could taste it in the chicken. Like chicken tastes like shit. Either the chicken's overcooked, the chickens might be undercooked, You know what I'm saying? And even if it's cooked right, it just don't taste right. Yeah, man, I do truly believe that you do transfer energy into food. I definitely believe that. Like, for example, here's a dead giveaway. And this is whether you're superstitious or not. You never eat a woman's food when she's mad at you. When she's mad at you, never eat. Yeah, that's probably why you wasn't feeling good, J Flow. Never eat food from a woman who's mad at you. 17th and says the Scallion got poor Klay. Man, shit, poor Klay might have got himself. I feel like I told y'all this before. J Flow says word. I told y'all this before, but I truly believe Klay Thompson. I kind of believe that he's kind of being compensated for this. You know, and here's another too. Klay Thompson, I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to diss him or nothing like that, but he's kind of a square, man. He's kind of like, if you listen to him, you can tell this dude, you know what I'm saying, he ain't really been off the porch like that. Look, the only time he was probably off the porch was when he went to basketball practice. And let's just be real, man. To be an athlete, man, it takes a lot to be a great athlete, right? And to have talent, right? Here's the thing. There's no way you could be a complete athlete and then be good with girls unless that was something that was already part of your life. And he probably wasn't even getting that many girls. That's probably how he got tricked to be with Megs the Stallion. Think about it. I mean, you know, this might sound kind of crazy. Like, you know, men usually don't care about the status, but let's just be real. I think anyone who didn't know any better probably would get with Megan Thee Stallion because she's Megan Thee Stallion. Especially the fact that they probably put some money in his face. You know what I'm saying? But what I noticed is that J Flow says the rap scallion. As a rap scallion. I like that. She's definitely a rap scallion. So it appears that Meg Thee Stallion, a lot of people are talking about this too. And People Magazine made sure they made a story about this. Klay Thompson calls girlfriends Megan Thee Stallion's cooking flawless.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
So we're gonna read the article, then we're gonna look at the food, okay? Yeah, then we're gonna look at the food, okay? This is actually so funny. But we're gonna look at the food first. Okay, so it says the hot girl coach. Now she's a hot girl coach. Says the Dallas Maverick player asked for catfish and spaghetti every week. Megan Thee Stallion is open about her love for cooking. And her boyfriend, Dallas Mavericks player Klay Thompson, has proudly declared his favorite meal from his self-proclaimed home chef. My boy P. Francis in the house. I know he got something to say about this shit, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
Bruh. Let me just read this. This is so funny to me. Okay. On Tuesday, August 19th, the Whenever rapper 30 shared a video compilation of her cooking and serving Thompson 35 a plate of catfish and spaghetti with red sauce and Hawaiian rolls on the side on multiple occasions. It's the red sauce for me.
Emotional damage.
Damn, dog. Damn, dog. Damn. So she says, and I quote, so Klay had never had catfish and spaghetti together before. I have to be honest with you, me neither. Me neither. And ever since the first time I made it for him, he asked for this shit like every week, Megan said in the voiceover. Hey, she love cursing, don't she? All right, so y'all want to see the food? Y'all ready to see this plate? Let me show y'all this plate. Let me show y'all this. Bruh. Bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
Ninja. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Man, ain't no way he don't get the bubblies from that shit, bro. Ain't no way he don't get the bubblies from that shit. 17 and 0 says she could poison you more than anything else. I've seen Snap many times, and I do believe Klay has been matched and paid to be with Megan Thee Stallion. Salute, bro. Salute. My boy Free Francis says, what up, chat? What up, Cali West? Salute, my G. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate your donations, man. You've been really good to your boy, and I appreciate your participation, my G. Now, Free Francis, I know you got to have something to say about this. He says, Klay got that hoodoo put on him. Right. Dude. Exactly, bro. Dude. See, Francis know what time it is, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
And yo, Megan Thee Stallion was like,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
man, shit. Got that nigga belly aching. His belly aching, but he still wants some more, bro. That'd be the worst part, bro.
It's all bullshit. All of it.
Y'all think Tory Lanez was eating her spaghetti? Hey, do y'all think Tory Lanez was eating her spaghetti? Because think about it. Why didn't he, hey, I know they say that you shouldn't take the stand, but I would have took the stand, or I would have fucking blew the case open. There's a reason why Tory Lanez did. Think about it. Tory Lanez didn't defend himself. Me personally, as much as I believe Tory Lanez didn't pop Megan, I do believe he did a poor job protecting himself. And maybe he ate his spaghetti too, bro.
Emotional damage.
Think about it. Maybe Tory Lanez fucked around and ate her spaghetti too, bro. Because, man, this nigga ended up going to jail behind this bitch, bro. Sheesh.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Free Francis says, if he start dropping 30 in the game plus the wins and chip, I ain't saying nothing about her cooking. Hey, at that point, if that's gonna be the case, hey,
My nigga.
you know what they said? Somebody, I was reading something. And you know, somebody said, the only thing they both got in common is they know how to deal with shooters.
Emotional damage.
My God. Whew. Oh, man. Yo, what did XL Pro say? Hey, XL Pro was talking to me about this shit this week, right? XL Pro said to me that in the videos where he eating the food with the spaghetti, he act like he got a gun to his head. I was like, God damn.
This is a sick Negro.
Hey, but he do act like he is a hostage, though, bruh. We're going to play some of them videos, too. As a matter of fact, did this article have a video of this interaction? Oh, there is a video of this interaction. Let me show y'all real quick. Whew. Boy, here you go.
What's up, y'all? So Klay had never had spaghetti.
Okay. I want to see it on IG real quick. Okay, here we go.
Together before, and ever since the first time I made it for him, he asked me for this shit like every week.
You can bring it. Tell me what you think.
First bite.
Yeah.
So good. Flawless.
So good.
It is the best thing I've ever tasted. My favorite meal.
Mhm.
Catfish, spaghetti, and Hawaiian rolls.
Mhm.
And it just goes down.
Baby, what is giving?
Giving greatness. Oh, chill. Oh, chill.
What's good, babe?
It was amazing. Didn't stand a chance. No, this. My favorite meal. Who would have thought? Catfish spaghetti and some red sauce.
What's up, y'all? So Klay had never had spaghetti and catfish.
Bruh. Look. I know Klay Thompson is not, he a mixed brother, but he's still a brother. He's still a melanated brother, bro. He's still a melanated king, bruh. Bruh. You know the whole world watching us, right? And the best meal Megan Thee Stallion could make for you with some funky ass spaghetti that any motherfucking fourth grader could fucking make, bruh. Get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
And Extra Pro's right. It did look like he's held at gunpoint, bruh. So he even sound like he all sound like he lying when he talking.
Fish together before, and ever since the first time I made it for him, he asked me for this shit like every week.
You can bring it. Tell me what you think.
First bite.
Yeah.
So good. Flawless. It is the best thing I've ever tasted. My favorite meal.
Mhm.
Catfish, spaghetti, and Hawaiian rolls.
Mhm.
And it just goes down.
Baby, what is giving?
Giving greatness.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
It was amazing.
Yo, did y'all know? I know y'all heard that chirp in the background. I know a millionaire, because that's not his crib. I could be wrong. I don't think that's his crib. Y'all heard that chirp, right? I know y'all heard that shit. Y'all heard that fire alarm. Y'all heard that fire alarm, bro. Maybe the fire alarm was part of the psychosis, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. Now, J Flo says funky finger for finger production. Right. And then P. Francis says, Klay asking his handlers how long he got to do this for. His handlers are like just until the season starts. Right. For real. Shit, man. He might have to ride it out until Christmas time, G. Because remember, Megan Thee Stallion still has that lawsuit that she's trying to beat, bro. Remember that she's getting sued for like millions and millions of dollars between her and Rock Nation, actually. 17 The Note says, I'm from New Orleans, a very voodoo-centric place, and I grew up knowing about that red gravy. Plus, that red spaghetti and catfish is a terrible food combo to me. I'm almost always cooking my own food. Yo, that's what's up, G. Salute. That's dope. Now, P. Francis says salute to J. Flo, and J. Flo says salute to B. Francis. Y'all see each other's shout out. I guess I don't need to read that, but I read it anyway. 17th and says WAP and Top got his head gone. She might have him held as hostage. Between her and Rock Nation, yes, they definitely got him held hostage, but he don't even seem authentic every time he talk, bro. That's what's a damn shame. Now, 17 and tells J Flo says 17 and we back. And then 17 and says at J Flo was shit. Why am I reading y'all boy shout outs if y'all can't read it? Yes, if y'all don't see it yourselves. Now, 17 and says the whole relationship looks like a bad social experiment. Man, look, at this point, man, I feel like Rock Nation is almost desperate because they're looking kind of bad out here. They're looking bad. Megan Thee Stallion had a case where she got shot. Now she's getting sued. Remember, She was supposed to be the spokesperson against domestic violence or something like that, remember? 17L says Klay the hostage, for real. Now, Klay, J-Flo says Klay dated Spicy, Isa Gonzalez, and now this. Yep. Well, look, you never know. Shit, Isa Gonzalez might be in the background, or he probably, look, I'm guaranteed, after he starts dating her, you already know what he going to.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
And you know what's funny? The lady I'll be showing who was saying bye, Tanja, she recently had a little crazy little divorce where she was doing some little scandalous ass shit, bruh. So it's just kind of ironic that she's on my little show while I'll be showing a little clip. But she did some shady shit like recently too. She was in People magazine. I meant to bring it up. The only reason I didn't bring it up is because I tend to notice most of my viewers are black, even though I am trying to talk to every demographic. But sometimes when I be posting white folks, sometimes y'all don't be watching. Even the white folks don't want to hear me talk about white folks sometimes, which is crazy. Unless it's somebody like big time, which is, I guess, acceptable. Now, P. Francis says, I swear I saw him blink in Morse code asking for help. Right. For real. J. Flo says, is a feminist. Oh, my God. Great. Ain't got with a black woman, as if feminism is not deeply ingrained in their bloodline, right? She crazy, Francis. J Flo, she crazy. But yeah, dude, that nigga do look like he is held hostage, bro, for real. And I don't know. I almost kind of feel like he's probably a cool person. But I kind of feel like he's not really big on smiling much. Like he probably was never really big on. Like he looks like the type of guy. I wouldn't even be mad at him if I was having a conversation with him and he wasn't smiling with me. He don't really look like a natural smiler. He don't really look like that's really his character. But when he talks, he doesn't even sound genuine. He sound like I don't know. He sound like he's reading off a teleprompter, but not even reading off a teleprompter good either. Oh, she's such a sweet lady. Oh, what a sweet lady. Like you always have to like make sure he shows his teeth. What a sweet lady. Like he's like, I don't know, like he's trying to convince us that she's a sweet lady. She's a sweet lady. Mm-hmm. That sweet lady fucking and sucking everybody. Well, luckily, we haven't seen him tongue kiss her, right? So I guess he kind of all right. Shit, yeah. And luckily, we haven't seen him kiss on her lips either. Have y'all seen him kiss on her lips yet? Luckily for him, he hasn't. Klay must like the punishment. He either like the punishment or the compensate. I'm telling him, he got that fat ass watch. They probably give him some money under the table. They're probably doing something for him. Trust me, this is not for free, man. Like, I truly believe, his number two, yes, most men probably couldn't pull this off. But yes, I'm quite sure, I'm almost for sure that it's all PR for himself too, because think about it. I didn't know his thing. I mean, it's not that I didn't know who Klay Thompson was, but I can honestly say that, outside of basketball, this probably definitely helped him. This could probably definitely help him with the chicks too. The chicks who don't really follow basketball. So, it could be good for advertising for him later on. And he doesn't curse and he's good on the up and up. This could probably open his opportunity to be into TV. Even though he's a very terrible actor, so I don't know how far that's going to go. 17th and says Klay always talks and acts like that. He is a laid back Cali, and that is always high. Let's see here. Oh, he said, Klay always talks and acts like that. He said Klay always talks and acts like that. He is a laid back Cali ninja that is always high. For real? Really? You know what? I'm gonna have to take your word for it. That makes me want to look. That makes me want to investigate that a little bit more. There's nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't have to be. You can be a square and still smoke trees. Trees is not necessarily just restricted just for a certain type of people. So I believe it. So you think so? Okay, so that's how you always talk, huh? Okay. Well, I don't know why. Maybe because I don't like making a sign, but it just doesn't seem genuine, bro. She's just a sweet person. That's how you really talk? Oh, she's a sweet lady. She's a sweet lady. Like, you sound like you talk about your grandma. She's just a sweet lady. But like, man, my baby's sweet, or I don't know, my sweetheart is sweet or something. What a sweet lady. I don't know, bro. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I ain't buying it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I ain't buying it. So what else I got for y'all? So all right, so now that we done talked about that, we done talked about that and got out of the way. Now it's time to kind of party and bullshit a little bit. I got some time with y'all. I ain't gonna be here all night, but like I said, I got some time to chill with y'all. I think I read every chat. Did I read every chat yet? J Flo says Tyrese, aka Cry Reese. He's been quiet lately, huh? We ain't heard shit about Tyrese lately. P. Francis says Klay is a low-key dude, and the chicks he worked with in NYC were all high yellow, white Botox chicks. Hey, sound like my flavor when I get some money, neighbor. For real. Shit. That's crazy. Yo, as a matter of fact, P. Francis, was they out there like this? Because you said there was a bunch of them, right? Were they out like this? Were they all out like that? That was all front, left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Well, I believe it. Like I said, I truly believe this is all PR, man. This is all for publicity here. For real. Now, so, what's that dude's name? Duke Dennis, aka the future of social media. He is out and about, right? And them girls be flocking to him. Look what this chick says. Check it.
You want some head?
Huh?
You want some head?
You want some head?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
Everybody wants some head, though. Come on, man.
Right. Can I give it to you? I'm the best.
You give good head.
I give great head.
I can't.
I give phenomenal head.
I don't doubt that, but I can't say that.
But you can find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out?
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can't say that.
Let's go. But you can find out.
This is cool.
Sheesh.
No hands, I don't care.
I can't say that I doubt your hands.
Right. But let's go.
Yeah, for sure.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Damn.
And took her breath some more.
Yo, look what money make your bitch do. And mind you, it's not just the chunky big girls who talk about that shit. It's the sexy ones too. But yo, maybe he was just doing shit to make, it makes good content, right? But yo, I could be wrong. I could be wrong now. But Duke Dennis looked like he was actually considering it.
You want some head? You want some head?
Go on some head.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
Yes, you know you do.
Everybody wants some head, though. Come on, man.
Right, can I give it to you? I'm the best. I'm the best.
And it was funny. I guess, I don't know, it's because she got makeup on, but you know what I'm saying? For a big hoe, she don't look that bad. And she just said she just want to give him dome. Hey, you know, yeah. You know what somebody would say? Shit, my homegirl Morphine, her ass probably like, oh, now he gonna say no because he could get better bitches than that. Yo, I don't know if it was Jake. Was it Jake Paul? Or I forgot who it was. It wasn't Jake Paul, but somebody smashed some big chick in a bathroom in front of like everybody. Well, not in front of everybody, but he and her went to the bathroom and I think security blocked the bathroom. So, you know, they could smash. But long story short is that, yo, you'd be so surprised. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times these guys be getting poom and stuff like that, even topped off. It be some chicks who be actively and desperate about it. It's not even so much that, oh, he thought that she was even attractive, but just the fact that she was so eager to do it. And guess what? He might have not even took it. He might even not took that offer because guess what? Truth be told, he is coming from, he's coming from a position of power. You know what I'm saying? He got fame. He got some bread. You know, he definitely, trust me, if she don't top him off, trust me, just believe, there's plenty of females in his phone number that will top him off. But real talk, though, he looked like he's considering it. He's really looking like he's considering it for real, bro.
You give good head.
I give great head. I give phenomenal head.
Then I don't doubt that, but I'm saying I can't say that. I can't say
You
that.
will find out though.
Huh?
I think.
Now, J Flo says Mouth City. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Okay, fine. Shit, you know. Hey, beat this. Think about it. He just make a sign the NDA. Make a sign the NDA. He can top you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Here's the thing. That's why a lot of women nowadays think that they're all that. Is because a lot of these sometimes these big chicks who you think don't have nobody, or you don't think a lot of these niggas are checking out for them, you'd be so surprised. Some of these chicks have been with your local football players, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe not necessarily the star player, but you know, along them lines, it could happen. Skydaddy 4444, my brother comes through. He says, from the Splash Brothers to Simp Brother. He said, from Splash Brothers to Simp Brother. He said, Ja B looking ass Klay Thompson going outside, going make simps of Christmas lists. Seek first, fellas. Facts. Facts.
My nigga.
Yeah, I appreciate that $5 super chat, Jerry. You know your boy need that.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Yes, Lord. For real, for real. Now, Free Francis said, dude, is like these cameras were not on. Oh, he said, like, yeah, he said, dude, it's like if these cameras were not on. Facts. Oh, yeah, I think he would have took it. I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know what I mean? I know, you know me, I'm a nasty boy. I would have definitely took that shit. You know, maybe not right then and there, but I definitely would have probably like, damn. Because here's the thing. Ain't nothing like a woman who eagerly gives you toppy, bro. Like, a chick who has to give you toppy, you know, when I say has to give you toppy, I'm talking about like, you know, she's your girlfriend, so she feels obligated or that she can mess with. But when there's a chick who she actually wants to satisfy you, you know, trust me, man, it's unbelievable. And y'all boys, y'all been through it. Y'all know what y'all know. P. Francis says, oh, all right, said that already. J. Flo says, I bet her ball work is pro status. I think so. Hey, she a big girl. She got to be good at that. I'd be disappointed when I fuck big girls in their head ain't good. I'm like, who the fuck blew you up to the point that you think you don't have to give good head? Now, Skydaddy 4444 says everybody wants some head. He ain't lying, being pleased, sir. For real, hey.
He ain't lying.
Facts. Right? For real. He said, oh shit. 17 now says she don't look bad, and many slim bras would do the same thing for ninjas with the names, status, and money. Facts. Hey, I said the same earlier. I totally agree with that. I second that. Now let's see here. J Flow says mouth spot mandatory. Yes, Lord. Gotta break out the OG thermometer on her ass. Tell her to say, shit. We gotta play airplane with the chick. Skydaddy 44444 says barbecue in there. 17 Little says, would you classify Superhead or Dryer Michelle as big girls? That's what they known for. Big girls, what you mean by big girls? Is that some inside thing, big girls? Or are you saying they're thick? Because they're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say they're thick though as big girls, but I don't know. This means something else. P. Francis now says, I remember when this. Oh, you talk about maybe their age. I mean, typically they're like aunties. P. Francis says, I remember when this bartender was dating a kicker on the Jets. I didn't make fun of her because I got to go home. I got to go to the home games. Oh, yeah. Hey, beat this. Usually when someone's dating somebody, usually more than one person benefits. Shit. That's why some of these times when, when men have the money and they go to the JUCO, not that you should be caring about what she spent her money on, but sometimes she might take that money and give it to another ninja. I mean, I guess what? But at the same time, as long as she don't put you in danger, as long as she don't blur the lines, it is what it is. You can do what the fuck you want to do with the money. But yes, yep, a lot of people be getting tickets for home games, all types of shit. Everybody benefit from it. The whole family, shit, the family, the co-workers, and all shit. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones who be looking the other way when they be hanging out. Or when she got to go out and hang out with them. Now, let's see here. Talk about aunties. Here go an auntie right here for you.
Live. When you share it, comment done. God damn! And I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Follow me on Instagram and Stella.
Everybody share the live. When you share it, comment done. God damn! And I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Follow me on Instagram and Stella_dinero, guys.
Yes! Oh my God, Curtis, please more. Then we go on tour with it.
Yo. We ain't never said that a 40-year-old woman wouldn't be looking damn good.
Everybody share the live. When you share it,
we ain't never said a 40-year-old woman ain't looking good. We ain't never said a 40-year-old woman don't be looking good. All we said is that we just don't want to take their asses seriously. That's all.
He ain't lying.
Now, yeah, older women be looking good, man. Trust me, man. There's some older women who be looking really damn good. Put some young girls to shame. Keyword, some young girls to shame. But most older women ain't looking all sexy and bad like this. This woman made a positive decision to make sure that her body stayed tight. And we could tell that she's hella makeup up. She got hella makeup. I would have to see her naked to really, really judge her for real, to be honest. Ladies, don't ask me how pretty y'all are. I got to see y'all naked in the shower for me to make a determination. All right? That's the only way I can find out. That's the only way I can find out if you're I got to test drive that. I got to try that out. I got to try you out. Now, let's hear what your boy Corey Holcomb got to say.
All over America, you should really listen to me, especially if you have something to lose. Marriage is the old model. your relationships with most, I would say 80% of the women in America should be transactional. Let me say that again. I'm talking to all men. 80% of the women you deal with in America, the relationship should be transactional. 20% of the women in America are worth trying to build with, but the other 80%, you should have a totally transactional relationship with them. Because we don't know how to pick a woman. Let me explain something to y'all. Corey Holcomb likes to go to the strip club every once in a while. Do you know why I like going to the strip club every once in a while? Because I am absolutely blown away and fascinated looking at all of the female bodies. When you don't look at that all the time, when you're not around it all of the time, you are blown away looking at all of the female bodies in the strip club. I actually like that I'm not used to it.
And there's a couple of good
I
reasons.
enjoy looking at them so much. It's like it's so fascinating to look at all of the different human bodies. But check this out. I wouldn't pick a stripper to be my real girl. Now, this way it goes to what I'm talking about. We don't know how to pick a real woman. Corey Holcomb would look at the strippers as if they are not to be chosen as the real girl. But let me tell you something. The women I've chose to be the real girls are worse than the strippers. I get more honesty from the strippers. The women who I have tried to build with have all lied to me. The women who I have tried to build with have told me I'm no good because I have been a philanderer. A philanderer is a guy who messes with different women. I have been that. But when I dig deep into the women that I have been in serious relationships with, they're all scumbags. And I look at the stripper like the stripper is nothing. But I'm telling you, the women that I've been in relationships with, when you really break down how they try to make it seem like I'm bad and they're good, when I dig into who they are, I find out, oh, this is a dirtbag. I've been in relationships where a woman will hide what she has, but take everything I have. We'll go to court to take everything I have, but hide everything they have. But the stripper bitches I fuck with, I'm able to communicate with and get what I want, long as I come up with what they want. This is what I'm saying. This is why America is so messed up right now. You are better off in a transactional relationship than being in a relationship with somebody where you put trust into them by allowing yourself to be married to them. Because when you allow yourself to be married to them, if you don't know by now, I don't know what rock you're crawling from under, you're entering a contract with the state. Marriage used to be between man, woman, God. Now, when you get a marriage certificate, the state owns you, your wife, your kids, your property, everything, and they distribute it as they will. That's why you shouldn't get married.
Sheesh. Man. So basically what Corey Holcomb is saying is,
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
now 17th NL says, what I meant was Superhead and Dre and Michelle are in the tip-top shape and they have topped off entire teams, meaning it ain't just big girls. Oh, okay. All right. True. Facts. I agree. But see, that's the caveat, I guess, of being a dude who always gets all types of girls too. Even the girls who probably shouldn't holler at you are gonna holler at you. They're gonna say, I'll take their shot, because for some reason, women are not scared as attractive to attractive men as much as men are scared of attractive women. Let's just be real. Some men are intimidated. They see an attractive woman, they're intimidated by her looks sometimes, or intimidated by what they feel about her her status. But guess what? For some reason, even if a guy's a high status guy, for some reason, that only makes them want to talk to them even more. But, man and woman are different. They're not the same. Now, J Flo says, don't get married and win. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that's the best way to go. And I ain't never been married. Now, P. Francis says he sounds like he's been listening to the coach. He does sound like he's been listening to Coach Rick Adams. And I do believe that he has been listening to Coach Rick Adams. Even though Corey Holcomb has always kind of had a red pill since, I kind of feel like he was always, I think he was maybe influenced by, the late, great, how can I forget his name? Patrice O'Neal. But I almost kind of feel like he picked up where Patrice O'Neal, wasn't around. He filled that void, I feel. J Flo says stripper bodies are outrageous. Definitely are. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with a couple of strippers now. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with some couple of strippers. It was kind of like, if you didn't know they were strippers, y'all ass probably trying to, not your ass, literally, y'all. But if these hoes wasn't hoes, motherfucker would be trying to lock down some of these hoes. Yes, they do got some dope ass bodies. So Son 32 says, do you have a stream schedule? I was looking for you last night. Yo, I come on generally Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Every now and then when time allows it. I was coming on every day during the summer, damn near. But I had to put that to an end, or I had to put that on pause for now. Because unfortunately, I'm not able to do this full time. And, your boy Cali is trying to change the trajectory of his life. So slowly but surely, I had to kind of put certain things to the side. So my schedule, y'all, is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, anytime after 8. In a perfect world, 8:30, probably 9. I'll come on for a couple of hours and I'll peace out. Sometimes on a good day, I will come on Tuesday and Thursday. But usually, for sure, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sunday nights. Yeah. So I appreciate you asking, my boy Tucson 32. P. Francis says, I bet he went into this non-transactional as a sucker for love as ninja. Hey, most men do. And most men do. Because think about it. Most of those stuff, the only reason why we know so much about women is because we did so bad with them, right? Think about it. Even athletes, the reason why they're so good is because they were so bad, or they could have been so bad, and so they made sure that they perfected their skill and got better. So, that's how it is. You feel me? We ain't got all this gray hair, with this wisdom for no reason. 17 says all standards and demand go out the window when you are that ninja, has bread, status, and money. They all again. Oh, facts. And TJ was kind of mentioning something today in the stream. He was talking about hypergamy is not necessarily just about money and status, because there are some dudes who had status and money, and they lost their chick to a dude who was lesser than them. Kind of like the whole situation with, I forgot who it was. But every now and then it happens. Not often, but it does. Like some chicks get divorce the man, and then they go get with another dude. Think about it. Shit, Cassie essentially did that. Now, did Cassie go? Cassie ain't had no choice, but that was a way of her being hypergamous, getting with a dude that she can control. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the only dude that she did right, controlled her, and he didn't even mind sharing her. So, people have reasons why they decide to get with a different type of dude and stuff like that. These women all have uses for us in their own way. Some of us because we got some good D. Some of us because we got some good pockets. Some of us because we listen. We might. Sometimes these chicks will mess with you just because you remind you of their ex-boyfriend. Sometimes you fit that type. I've had females tell me that I remind them of my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, okay, so that means I'm gonna get cheeks, right? I probably wouldn't say that directly, but I'm like, okay, so we can crash the bullshit then. But, I mean, if I remind me of your boyfriend, of your ex-boyfriend, that's a good thing. All right, let's continue with that and with them activities. Now, what else I got for y'all? And I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. The righteous fear is real, y'all. The righteous fear is real. What she had to say? Hold up.
The fuck up, okay? Think you about to fucking ghost me? Like, ghost me? Listen, we not just gonna have sex how we did and like you not call me. Like what? Like what? You cold-blooded. Like, babe, I love you. Like we love each other. We love each other. I don't love you. We love each other, babe. We supposed to be together forever. I just want to know why you ghosted me.
Shit, I ain't trying to do nothing but hit it from the back.
Sheesh.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've had probably a couple of chicks, more than a couple of chicks, probably at least a handful, probably did act like that. Like, you know what? Me and my boy used to have the saying, like, oh, you don't ever give a bitch A+. But hey, best believe when we was getting some good ass pussy, we was giving that A+ Rawski too. Bam, bam. Shit.
Woo. That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
And took her breath some more. So yeah, man. Yeah, these chicks, they be getting addicted, bro. They do get addicted. But shit, sometimes us as men, we get addicted too. Because we ain't supposed to be hitting that bottom, man. We ain't supposed to be giving these bitches that A+. That bond, you know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to give them that top tier dick, but and you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Sometimes the best time when we give a chick some top tier dick is when we digging around and them guys is like, damn, this fucking pussy is good as fuck. You feel me? You know, we all been there before. We all been there before where we was gonna fuck a bitch and you know, we just think it's supposed to be some old regular ass pussy. But then you start hitting that shit start feeling gone good. Your ass. Shit. Your ass fucking started, you know what I'm saying? Fucking getting at that. We all been there, bro. We all been there. Whereas like, yo, you ever had a chick that you fuck, you know, and you fuck, it's like, all right, let me pull up my pants and get up out of here. But chick, that pussy be so damn good. Your ass is like, your ass don't even want to get dressed because your ass want a little bit more. Yeah, ninja. Yeah. Let's see what this chick got to say about cheating.
Day, right? She goes, Lex, would you ever leave if your man cheated on you? I said, girl, no. Why? She says, well, he cheated. I said, girl, no. That's a good man. I got a good man. But like, elaborate. What you mean? What you mean by cheating? Goes, you know, like sleep with another girl or something. Says, sis, look, just because a man goes out and quote unquote cheats or sleeps with another girl, that don't mean nothing. He just fucking. It's in a man's nature to fuck. It's a man's natural urge to want to fuck. If your nigga not out here fucking bitches, is he gay? Maybe you don't have no options. How you think you got in the spot you got? You got fucked. If your man out here fucking bitches, obviously he look good, right? That's why you picked him, right? Right? Yeah. Stay with me, stay with me. Just because your man is out fucking bitches don't mean he don't love you. It don't mean he gonna stop doing for you. He's still paying the bills. He's still making sure you good. Ladies, stop leaving your man because y'all quote unquote say they cheating because they fucking another bitch. She just got fucked. That's it. To end that off, like, all I'm saying is, as long as my bills is paid, my man come home at the end of the night, I don't give a fuck. I done been cheated on before. But we in a drought. I ain't letting up off my man.
Hey, protect her at all costs. Protect her at all costs. Protect this young woman. But she gets it. See, she gets it. See, here's the thing. She ain't no dumbass bitch. She ain't gonna go let her homegirls or hating ass family members trick her out of fucking with a dude. Even the dude is not really completely on the up and up. Because here's the thing. And, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm a dirtbag, but I'm that dude. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I'm not a big cheater. But best believe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I might go a little shopping. Hey, just because I got steak don't mean I'm gonna go out for hot dogs every now and then. You feel me? Shit. You know? And the truth is, just know, sometimes when you talk to these chicks, their ex-boyfriends had other hoes. A lot of look, I'm gonna say this. I said this before last episode. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of these times these girls say that these guys are their boyfriends. It's not even really their boyfriend. It's just usually the dude that is fucking on a lot. He's fucking on her a lot. He's fucking on her a lot. And guess what? They know that these dudes be having other hoes. Now, Sky Daddy says, light skin for the win. Yeah, man. And she's not too bad looking either. But just know, though, too, y'all, as much as what she says sounds sweet, and it is sweet, just know that some women, a lot of women, will let certain men have their way with a woman. But guess what? If she considers you that's you guy, you're just the backup plan. You're the starter husband. Oh, she ain't gonna want you to cheat, bro. She gonna want you to alter herself until she's done with your ass, bro. Mm-hmm.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, these chicks are insane. But I blame the man. I kind of believe men, you know, if you know you're not going to be monogamous, you should tell the woman off jump. That way she can make a decision on what she want to do. And, you know, like I said, I'm not a big time OG hoe or nothing like that. But, you know what I'm saying? One pussy is too close to none, bro. One piece of pussy is too close to none. Plus, I have to be honest with you. I haven't met many women who would keep up with me sexually. I mean, I have. There are some. But here's the thing. Even the ones who were able to keep up with me sexually, even the ones who maybe who got run circles around me, I still want some other new pussy, bro. I don't know.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Not necessarily every week or every day or every month or something like that, but guess what? If somebody, hey, if there's grass on the infield, not grass on the infield, but that grass is looking real good, hey, I was going to touch that motherfucking grass.
I'd buy that for $1.
One of the reasons why I'm not in a relationship now. Yeah. But I can honestly say, for the most part, I think, you know what's crazy? There's some chicks that I still even remember messing with certain chicks who they want me to be faithful to them, but yeah, we was having threesome with hoes. Make that make sense.
Nasty bitch.
So if I could fuck hoes with you, why wouldn't I be able to fuck hoes with myself? Huh?
But shh, don't tell nobody.
Hello. Right. Well, I don't know. I do know. Shit. I'm gonna fucking get mine. Shit. Fuck that. Plus, yo, if I can make another woman feel better, that just gives me better practice so I can be better for her. You know what I'm saying? When I get home. You dig? Right?
My nigga.
Yeah, it's just practice, baby. It's just practice, baby. Just practice. What else we got for y'all? A man supports a man had posted this on his Instagram. Check this out.
Just because I got grandkids don't mean I stop being the prize. I'm seasoned, not expired.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
For real, bro.
He ain't lying.
Shout out to a man support man. That's so facts though. Like, girls, just because y'all look, just because niggas is nasty, they gonna poke. Yeah, here's the thing. Anyone could brag about being poked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure dudes be in her inbox, but nobody's giving her ass no motherfucking relationship. Nobody's giving her ass no relationship. No one's even giving. And the only dudes who's giving her a relationship are the dudes that she don't even like. So, hey, it is what it is.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
With that wig on. We know damn well her hair is whiter than my damn beard, bro.
He ain't lying.
Shit, need to lose some goddamn weight. Just because your ass getting fucked on don't mean that you seasoned. Girl, shit, you probably seasoned with hypertension.
Nasty bitch.
What else I got for y'all boys? Oh, Extra Pro has sent me this today. Oh, listen to what Sugar Free got to say. Extra Pro sent me this too. Check this.
About this game, it requires no heart. That's an organ that you do not need. No feelings, zero feelings. Bitch told me one day, when you blow up, you gonna leave me. I'm like, you motherfucking right. Bitch, I'm gone. I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gone. It's easy to tell a hoe from what we call square bitch. Nigga, be solo about your shit. You don't need no bitch up in there. I didn't write the motherfucker, I just read the book.
So you know all
Believing in the game. These women talk to multiple men daily. You be the one that don't want no pussy, even though you do. If it's that bad, go jump in the shower, hit that motherfucker real quick, and come back out and continue the conversation with the bitch.
Well,
it's hard to do, but that's why it means so much. Stop fucking these bitches.
You don't got to do it right there.
If you think with a little head, you get little head, little trick, but I ain't going against the grain, not me, not even a little bit. If you can't stomach a man fucking your bitch 4 feet, the world done already swallowed you up.
Oh, shit.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Drewski didn't like that answer, bro. Drewski did not like that answer.
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Well, shit, Drewski, wasn't he with Ruby Rose? Didn't he, shit, Ruby Rose been with everybody. He should be, hey, at this point, he halfway there. He already deal with hoes.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Shit, hey, you already sharing a bitch. Think about it. Unless you got full tabs on your girl's probably getting knocked by somebody else. Especially if you don't live with your girl. Oh my God, she's definitely getting cracked. Shit, you could be living with a chick and she could still be getting tracked by another ninja, bro. Hey, these girls are crazy, bro. You'd be surprised where you go fuck chicks at, bro. Yo, your chick, look, I done fuck chicks at the job, in the parking lot. Not my current job, you know what I'm saying? For anybody who's watching, you know what I'm saying? For my job. Not my current job, but at other jobs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Man, girls be doing that, all types of shit in parking lots, all types of shit, bro. Now, P. Francis says, Granny fighting hard to stay relevant. Those PS5 wanting YNs and game ninjas gotta have standards. And trust me, those older chicks do be fucking younger cats. I still remember back in like 99, 2000, my roommate. I mean, it was before he was my roommate. He was fucking an old chick, right? And like she was letting him, she essentially gave him a car. She gave him like a little pickup truck. And I remember, I think he crashed it, being drunk and all types of shit. But the bottom line is, he had an old chick he was fucking with, you know, and he even said that she was ugly too. I never seen her, but he said that she was ugly. I took his word for it. Because shit, I seen his girlfriend and some other chicks that he was fucking with, and they was ugly too. So, and he didn't even call them ugly. So,
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
So if you see a dude, I mean, I'm not saying his girl was necessarily ugly. His girl was alright, but then he was fucking with this chick who was kind of not all that great looking. So it's like, if he thought that was kind of cute, and then he says the chick that he was fucking with was ugly, I had to take his word for it. Yeah, Drewski, he ain't got a stomach for this shit, and Drewski, he don't have to because he's not really on that. So salute to Drewski. You know what I'm saying? They say he might be you know, might be, I don't know, a little funny, but that, you know what, I'm not gonna even go there. Shout out to Drewski, bro. What else I got for y'all? Okay, y'all still tuning in. I'm gonna just show a little bit more. I ain't staying all night, but I'm gonna show some more.
Man seems like a real life horror film. Like, I would work 3 or 4 jobs to not live with him. Living with a man seems like a real life horror film. Like, I would work 3 or 4 jobs to not live with a man. Like, why would you willingly live with a man if you don't have to? God, no. Even if you are married to him or in a relationship with him, there's just no need to live with him. I know it's expensive and I know it costs a lot to live, but I would do everything in my power to not have to live in the same house with a man, because the amount of videos and comments that I see about women being sick of living with these disgusting men is just... They go in the kitchen and they leave all the cabinets open and it's crumbs all over the countertop. And if they do cook, it's grease and seasonings all over the counter and the floor. And they half wash the dishes and pee all over the toilet seats. And when they get out the shower, it's water all over the floor. And they don't put their clothes in the dirty clothes hamper. They put it beside the dirty clothes hamper. Like, oh my God, no, 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 no.
See, well, she's coming from that position because she can't get no man anyway. Now that she's a bad looking woman, because I don't think she's a bad looking woman per se. And let's be real, she's still getting dick down at night, you know, by a man. But guess what? She wants to be in a separate domicile. Well, here's the caveat to that. That same chick, if she was to live with you, she'll still want you to pay mostly all the bills anyway. But yeah, she can't take care of you. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have like dirt. Like, for example, I don't have like McDonald's wrappers or food wrappers or anything like that. You'll never see food or anything around my crib. But what you will see is, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I will kind of put my clothes. I don't always put away my clothes and stuff like that. You know, sometimes every now and then I just get a little build up buying up front. I know I'll be working hard. But with that being said, if I don't have a chick who came and put up my clothes or throw it in a hamper or sort it out and stuff like that for me and just help me out where where I'm lacking, then what's the point of me being with her? Because guess what? When it comes time to fix their car, they don't, they ain't worried about, pissy toilet seats. I'm saying when it's time to, I don't know, go on a date, they're not worried about the pissy toilet seats. They're not worried about the crumbs all over. See, the thing is, she's coming at it from an aspect of talk about she don't really want to live with a man. Trust me, this chick right here wants to live with a man. Unfortunately, even though she's not bad looking, guess what? Her whole attitude and negativity regarding man shows, hence why she ain't got no man. But here's the irony. Most men I know take care of themselves. Like, truth is, it's only really in my room that looks, that might be a little not really the tidiest. But my living room and the kitchen and the bathroom, that's pretty easy. That's mostly clean, other than some dishes sometimes. But other than that, for the most part, everything else is clean. You know what I'm saying? So, most men do not need women. Matter of fact, most men who can't even clean up could just pay a woman to clean up one time a week, or every now and then when he's around. So, truth is, she don't need no man right now because she's kind of able-bodied. She can still walk. She can still take her ass. She can still get fucked all night. But guess what? See, the thing is, from a woman from all the way up to about 50, they're kind of good. But it's after. It's when they get past their 40s, when they start having, guess what? We all get older. Even men have medical problems. But guess what? Certain things affect them, especially if she's a, a big bone black woman. Her joints is gonna start hurting. Certain things gonna hurt when she walks. She's not gonna be as mobile as she once was. Look, her age will catch up to them, especially women. Because age catches up to men as well, but especially women. Men were born and bred to work to the day they die. Women, not so much. So she could go, talk shit about not having a man now. But when she get about 60, she be like Janet Jackson. I get so lonely. I can't wait to get somebody to hold me.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Mm-hmm. Tell me I'm lying. What else I got for y'all? Okay, what this person got to say? Oh, there's another video that XL Pro sent me that I want to play. Oh, listen to what she got to say. Oh, I found this very interesting. So shout out to XL Pro for sending this to me. But I'm not even going to comment on this yet. I'm going to comment on it after because I want y'all to just hear what she got to say. And then I'm going to make my point very brief and very specific. Here we go.
Below the waist, and that's a consequence you have to pay. You think below the waist. You think like, damn, I want to hit. But then you hit and you got her pregnant and now she has your kid and she's moo-hoo, ha, ha, ha.
That's not always the case.
I mean...
That's some cases, not...
It's a lot more than not, though. It's a lot more than not. A lot of men have a baby by a woman they hate. A lot of women use their child as bait. A lot of women get knocked up just to get financially straight. That was a poem.
Shut up, bitch.
That was a poem. Here's the irony. Everything she said could be applied towards women. Think about it. Everything she said could be applied to women. Women, here's the thing. Women sometimes don't expect to get pregnant by a dude. They just want to have the nasty. Trust me, plenty of times. Y'all know this. Do this. Just know, even though you might be fucking a girl raw and she might tell you to pull out, I hate to tell y'all this, but just know that there's somebody else that she doesn't even care if you leave it in. I said it. Just because you're fucking a chick and she's telling you to pull out and don't bust inside of her doesn't mean that she's doing the same practice with another man. There's another man that she don't mind busting all up inside of her, bro. Mm-hmm. Shit crazy.
I don't give a fuck what you think.
For real. So she could really say whatever she wants. That's just more propaganda to talk about men who only think with our smart heads. That's not necessarily true. Even though to some degree we do think that's our biology, but women, they're on the same scale as well. Look at this. You know how many chicks have babies by men who they can't even get along with? More times than we hear about men cannot get along with the women that they have, which is ironic because women outnumber men, right? Especially in the black community. And you know, they always talk about black men's behavior, but none of these chicks ever be married, bro. They never be married. Okay, we don't play a few clips tonight. I didn't even realize it. And once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. For real, for real. You know, I know it's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Hit the super chat. Let's get it. Hit that cash out too. Y'all could. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Let me check something out. Oh shit, hold up. All right, sometimes I didn't even realize that was an email, but I think I got an email. I did get an email. Okay, so check this out. Shout out to P. Francis. He says, shout out to him. He says, for showing support, righteous fear, free agent for life, man. I appreciate the $5 cash app, man. I appreciate y'all boys for tuning in as well. But I really appreciate you, P. Francis, for really, you know, helping your boy out and looking out. You feel me? With the donations for real.
My nigga.
I know that every dollar y'all provide, you know, as much as I want to go ahead and, use it on the dark side, all that does go back to the Cali West Miami show to promote more of these shows and, you know what I'm saying, to keep this show afloat. So I appreciate y'all. For real, for real. Now, 17th and 0 says, I just wanted the broad that said she would work multiple jobs to outlive the man. Because you don't understand is most of us feel the same way about her. Exactly. Exactly. Because guess what? Women, I like, here's the thing. I've met plenty of women who are not very clean, very clean. Peep this. There's been a couple of chicks I messed with, or, I think at least one or two chicks I messed with, and they had roaches in their car. Do you know how dirty you must be to have roaches in your car? Like in your fucking car, like, maybe ants, because, maybe your ants, made an anthill underneath somewhere close to, your parking spot or something. But roaches, you're a filthy ass bitch if you got some motherfucking roaches in your car, bro. Like, that needs to be taken care of. Like, because obviously what that means is there's something in there that the roaches is eating on. You need to go ahead and take that shit to the car wash. Matter of fact, that's nasty. You need to bomb. At this point, you might have to bomb that shit. Bomb the fucking car, bro. But yeah, these chicks be living foul, man. These chicks, and mind you, the one chick who had roaches in her car, that chick was she was not a bad looking chick at all. But unfortunately, she kind of was a strag, though. It was kind of on a strag, And guess what? Strags, just because a chick is a strag doesn't mean that she's all a busted ass looking ass, bitch. There are strags who look good, but she was definitely on the strag shit. She was definitely on that hood shit. But, whew, like, bitch, you got roaches in your car. That's crazy. That shit is crazy. For real. What else I got for y'all? All right, y'all still tuned in, and I'm gonna keep on going, man. I'm gonna keep on going. Oh, what's this?
When I say I love a genuine nigga, like, they genuine niggas, they know they can pop it. They know they can overly pop it, but they just choose not to. It's like they just want you to think that they broke. They want you to think that they don't got no motion, no ambition, nothing going on. Like, they gonna have you thinking whatever the fuck you really assume about them. Like, when it comes to fucking with a genuine male,
he's going to let you assume whatever you want to assume because he's not going to prove no points, baby. He know everything that he doing genuine. He know it's coming straight out the heart. Like, whatever he do, baby, he doing that shit because he fucks with you. But once you fuck over a genuine nigga, you ain't never gonna be able to get them back again. Like, ain't no bouncing back. They still gonna be genuine, but ain't no bouncing back. They ain't fucking with you the same ever again.
You know what's funny is she says that, right? Because mind you, this is the first time I listened to it fully. But what's that dude's name? I think it was Young Nudie. But he said something like, he said, you know I'm genuine, so if we fall out, we ain't never gonna be cool again. But it makes sense though. Like it's true. Like if somebody fuck you over, it's like if you had a homeboy, right? You know, there's some people, I guess, if they fall out with their friends, they might be all super evil to their friend and try to be real vengeful, but that's just being angry like a woman. But just think about it. Like if your homeboy do you wrong, you know, you might feel some type of way. You might because, you know, you thought you was cool. You know, you thought, you know, if y'all supposed to be boys, y'all supposed to take care of each other, right? But guess what? You can still like not be cool with somebody, but then still be kind of, you can still be a gentleman. You can still be a human. You're just not gonna go above and beyond for them. But yeah, but I like that. I like that Vicky. She said that. If you fuck over some dude who's genuine, he's still gonna be genuine to you, but he's not gonna be the genuine the way that you want him to be. And it's true because, you know, until you fuck over somebody, give a man a reason, you know, he'll treat you the utmost respect, especially black men. Black men, here's the thing. Black men, that's where black women have truly dropped the ball with black men. Black men, we're kind of very, like, you know, Coach Greg Adams always calls black men, you know, the catfish of the sea because, you know, we'll almost kind of get with anything, right? Which is actually true. But, you know, we're pretty easy going to when it comes to relationships. But I do think, you know, the problem is just that, you know, most women try men. You know, especially if you get with a chick who's like your age, man. Look, men should truly, look, unless they're just having sex, they should really not try to get with women their age unless they're young. Because any chick who's older or your age, especially to the young guys, like 21, 22, 23, if she's your age, trust me, she done got a 5-6 year head start on you, bro. Now, 17th and says she might get me back, but I won't be the same nigga till she proved herself worthy of treating her right again. But yo, let's be real, 17th and I hear what you're saying, right? And that's actually dope. That's actually dope, and I feel you, right? So, you know, no doubt. Now, with that being said, here's my only question to you about that, though. But I definitely gotta give you a sweep. Here's my only thing, though. Are we talking about, like, you know, think about it. If you're not the same no more, that means you wronged you in some type of way. So it's like it's like, okay. It's like, okay, I don't know. It's just like, it's like, okay. They just say, like, my car was broke down and Uber was taking forever and I needed to get across town really fast. And I know you have the day off. And I say, baby, come pick me up from my job and take me to across town so I can go pick up my car before the shop closed. You know, I will take an Uber, but Uber's taking forever, right? And she's telling me she can't, right? Or she won't because she's too busy watching TV. I don't know. How can I mean, it's like, yeah, I might fuck with her because I want to hit her poom poom again. But how can I really, really want to be with her as a girlfriend? Because if she left me hanging before, why would I put my life or my job on the line for a woman like that ever again? You know, that's kind of why, you know, you don't make these chicks your girlfriend anymore. Like once they show their face, okay, all right, well, bitch, you don't come through every other week or something like that. At this point, you can go fuck another nigga, but guess what? You're not about to be number one. You gotta treat them different. If not, they're not gonna respect you. They're not gonna respect you. So it's like, can you really get back with a girl who did you wrong? I guess it all depends. I guess maybe we could talk about nuance, but I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I never got back. I never tried to get back with ex-girlfriends or thought about getting back with ex-girlfriends. But in the back of my head, to be honest with you, in the back of my head, I know it's a bad idea every fucking time. Yeah, I'm just being honest, bro.
Emotional damage.
And the ex is an example of someone you do not no longer need to be with anymore, bro. Now, if you want to be a little nasty and have, you know what I'm saying, and be nasty, cover your copper top, but you do not want to be stuck with this woman. Now, 17 else is Black American men. We are the easiest men to please, and that is why these bras of all kinds are getting worse, because they all getting us, meaning bringing down the standards down for all. Facts. Agree. Facts. Kind of like making a sign and cooking spaghetti. Like, out of all the meals she could have made, that's the easiest goddamn meal ever. Fucking spaghetti, noodles, and some motherfucking catfish. You know, now she would have made some macaroni and cheese, some collard greens, some pork chop, or some, I don't know, some pork chop, some chicken, some fried chicken, or she would have made some, I don't know, a steak or something like that, or, you know, then I'll probably be like, all right. But spaghetti, that's the easiest thing in the motherfucking world. This is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I kind of feel like, here's the thing. Yeah, I'm not saying that stovetop food, you can't make great stuff on the stovetop because you can, but you can make, if you can make something, I think you can make something less than 15 minutes. If you can make something within 20 minutes, you're literally almost not cooking up. Because think about it. Even though fish fries fast, to prep it, do you know that to prep it takes a little longer though? To prep it takes a little while, right? Cutting the fillet and the fish and all that takes a little while. But the cooking part is the fastest part. But that alone is still not under 20 minutes. But you can make some spaghetti and meatballs and all that shit. And some fucking Hawaiian rolls that you got next to your fridge within 15 to 20 minutes, bro. But yes, Black men are definitely settling for less. And I'm glad that 17th brought that up, because I think I missed my point about mentioning that. Like, I think that's kind of one of the reasons why our sisters kind of act a little bad, because we almost accept too much. But truth be told, I believe brothers are catching up. I think some brothers, not many, a lot of men are still, here's the thing, y'all, let's just be real. The reason why a lot of Black men do not stick up to Black women is because most Black women are the archetype of their mother. These women that they listening to is almost to the point that they go from listening, like, for example, you know how a woman is supposed to go from listening to her father to listening to her husband, but it's almost a reverse way in the Black community. It's like the man was listening to his mom, and now he got with a woman, and now he's listening to the woman. Am I wrong, y'all? Tell me I'm wrong.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And y'all know it's true. Think about it. It's clearly obvious. And if you listen to most men's talking points and why they wouldn't date or with their preferences, it's usually based off of what their mama said, based off of some matriarchal point. When I say man, when a man says, I don't want to date a woman the same age as my own daughter, I'm already looking at you sideways. Because I just know that's something that your mama probably instilled in you. And guess what? Maybe you don't have a preference. Maybe you don't want young chicks. But if that's your response, man, you know, you gotta do a lot of soul searching on why you have that way, why you feel that way. Oh, 17 says, who said make her a girlfriend? Well, you know what? You didn't say that per se, but you know, I could only base off of what I'm writing, reading, you know what I'm saying? Because you said she might get me back, but I won't be the same ninja though till she proved herself worthy of treating her right again. Okay, but all right, in theory, let's just say she's not your girlfriend. But I'm just saying, like I don't know, like, it's like, okay, if someone did you wrong, if this chick did you wrong, can you really treat her the same way? Like, even just say, let's just say she was a side chick, like you treat the side chick. Because here's the thing, y'all gonna laugh at me. If I treat my side chicks, I don't have a side chick because I don't have a main chick. If I treat my chicks that I mess with, even though they're not really my girlfriend, to some degree, there are certain things I do. I treat them like my girlfriend, like, probably when we're fucking and, give them some money for some bills and shit here and there, do them little favors and stuff, right? Like, as if I'm a girlfriend. To some way, it is a relationship. So I'm just saying, so hypothetically, the sentence, if she is kind of your little plaything, right? And let's say it was your plaything, but you used to make sure that, she's be able to go home with like, extra trees or, she was doing something that you didn't have to do. I mean, you ain't a dirtbag. You're a good dude, so you're not gonna treat her wrong. But to some degrees, there's certain things that you probably would have done even though she wasn't your girlfriend. Like, for example, she probably wasn't your girlfriend, but that doesn't mean that you probably wasn't having unprotected sex with her. Not to be on your business, but I'm just saying, though, think about it. Sometimes we don't make certain chicks our girlfriend, right? Because we kind of designate them a certain type of thing, but we still be doing some type of girlfriend type of activity. So, it's just interpretation based off of what you're saying. I'm not putting words in your mouth, but that's based off of what I'm reading, Now, he also says, friends with benefits, which they will be much better in that position. It has done me, so I can tell you off of experience. It has done me well, I believe. I'm talking about traditionally speaking. The last 5 years has been a rebellion. He also says, and now there's hoes are mad at us who are rebelling. Right? See, I got homies my age with 28-year-old daughters, so they ain't that young. Hey, see? Right. You're an intelligent man, you know what I'm saying? So you get it. But look, I ain't gonna front, no cap. I probably feel a little weird dealing with an 18-year-old. And not because of the fact that I feel like she's too young. I just kind of feel like an 18-year-old is just like me and her are completely two different planets. I kind of feel like, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, I'm even say a 20-year-old or, a 20-year-old will probably even be more closer to my level than an 18-year-old. Only because it's like, okay, all depends on what she, and here's the thing, I guess it all depends on what type of chick she's in. She's like 18 and like her ass is fucking like wet behind the ears. I don't know. But it's like, but like I said, even that's still okay. But I mean, like, aren't they still adults? Like, this person who you're not supposed, like, it's like, that's why I kind of feel like it's stupid that, black people try to, people in the community try to stop black men from dating, try to stop black men from having age gap relationships. Because, I mean, what? Like, this same person that you're not allowed to date could still, call the police on you or, delete you, aka put you in the body bag. 17 says, nah, if there's levels to everything and there are bridges that they come back from, those can't come back. Facts. I agree. No, but like I said, I totally understand that. And I guess there's levels to this shit too. Like, it all depends on what she did. Like I said, like, if she probably did something like, it all depends. I guess we got to take into perspective. But for the most part, when we usually talk about, but let's just be real, when men usually talk about when a woman wronged us, it's not because she overslept and didn't give us a ride to work or some stupid shit like that. It's usually because she slept with another dude or you caught her entertaining another man, right? Am I wrong? Let's be real. Most relationships, it's all the same shit. We all have the same one with the same route of the relationship. Either the time is a problem, one wants more time, or on our end, we kind of feel like the chick is fucking with another dude, which she probably is. 17 says a 24 to 25 could be fun and she makes happy. She can stay home and be on the team. Right. I get it. Because here's the thing. Granted, here's the caveat. for anyone who wants to deal with a chick who's 18, right? Here's the caveat to that. Not saying that y'all can't, but essentially she don't know nothing. I mean, other than taking some pipe. She don't really know nothing. So it's like she's completely green. Y'all might say that's a good thing, but that could also mean that she's a little too curious. A chick who you probably will find you at 21 to 24, granted, even though she probably definitely ran through by that time, at least she's at the age where she could maybe make a good decision and change the trajectory of her life. But hey, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. When I decide to go get a baby mama in Jamaica, she's probably gonna be younger than 24. She's definitely gonna be over. She's definitely gonna be 18 plus, but she's definitely probably not gonna be over 24. I ain't gonna cap.
This is a sick Negro.
Or the Chinese one, if I can.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yeah, man. Damn, y'all still tuned in? Damn, let me see how we doing. Okay. Y'all still plugged in. Y'all still tuned in. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, yo, man, I ain't gonna cap y'all. Your boy Cali West getting tired, even though y'all in here. But I appreciate y'all. Once again, thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Look out for your boy this weekend, and I appreciate all the super chat. I appreciate the cash apps and everybody tuning in the chat room and everybody's tuning in. So salute to y'all and salute to the replay gang for tuning in later on. Get these numbers up. Enjoy y'all weekend. I will see y'all Sunday, all right? So peace out. I'm gone, all right? Y'all have a good night. Stay safe and take care of yourself.